Good morning and happy Monday. This is PJ Crescenzo, host of Mindset Matters with Team Crescenzo. And today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and that is why is now still a good time to buy a house? Courtesy of my cameraman, Brody McGuire, a fantastic team member here, I'm not going to focus on just the coastal Carolinas and specifically Charleston and some of the markets we're in. I'm just going to focus on, in general, why is now still a good time to buy a house? Well, number one, it's a lot more convenient living in a home than renting an apartment. I've done both. You rent an apartment, it's very difficult to hide the proximity of your neighbors. There's certain things you can't do with the property. There's a lot of financial things that come along with being able to own real estate versus paying a landlord, right? This is timeless argument. You can watch hundreds of videos on YouTube on renting versus owning. But number one, I can tell you, it is a lot more convenient to own a home than to rent an apartment, in my opinion. Number two, a magical word that starts with A. It is not appetizer, it is appreciation. It does not matter what market you are buying in. If you buy a good deal, there's the opportunity for appreciation, which means you buy this wonderful postcard for $2. And this postcard is going to increase in value either by me putting magical stickers on it and it's now worth $3, or if I let it sit here long enough, because the value of the office is rising, the value of this postcard is going to rise. Right? So a little bit of a silly analogy, but it's the same thing with buying a property. If you're buying a property in the market and there's commercial development activity going on, there's a new strip mall, there's a new park being developed, home builders are throwing up beautiful custom homes in the area, your property is going to be subject as a product of its environment to an increase in value. Not to mention natural supply and demand, right? As more people want to buy houses and you own a scarce product, the value of that is going to increase. The second thing, which was my sticker analogy, is you can buy a property and create forced appreciation. That means you go into the property and you either watch HGTV on YouTube and you do some stick and tile floors and you change some lighting fixtures and you create a little bit of value by making it aesthetically more pleasing, or you do a full remodel, right? You got the property, you add value, you bring it up to current market value, and now you have an opportunity to take advantage of appreciation. So we got convenience, we got appreciation, we also have tax benefits, right? So you get tax benefits for mortgage interest, you get tax benefits for some of the closing costs that you're gonna pay when you acquire a property. All in all, real estate is a timeless vehicle for wealth. There's multitudes of reasons of why real estate is attractive. It's tangible, right? Nobody ever vacationed in a mutual fund. Nobody ever got a suntan in stocks. It's very difficult. Real estate is a tangible asset that you can feel, you can see. So why should you buy a home? You should buy a home because it's going to create convenience for your family. It's going to create opportunity. There's appreciation, there's tax benefits, and there's many other things that owning real estate can do for you and your family. This is a quick little video on some ideas on why now is a good time to buy a home. Specifically, I will say interest rates are starting to come back down a little bit. In 2022, if they're not rising, they're coming down. There's some great articles by even with the recent Fed hike in interest rates, how consumers are still able to get really attractive terms and why we weren't impacted so greatly. There's a lot of opportunity to sometimes negotiate with sellers, why it was a really hot seller's market and seller concessions and buy downs, and that conversation didn't even exist. Now we're seeing buyers having a little bit more negotiating power. Markets trend, they get hot, they get cold, but real estate in general is a vehicle that will always be attractive, and it is always a good time to buy if you're getting the right deal, if you have the right advisors, and if you're getting the right terms. If you have any questions at all about buying real estate, needing help on financing, please touch base with Team C at apmortgage.com. We hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, and a blessed rest of your holiday season. Let's go Team C. Tune in next week for the next video.